On my way to Tel Aviv, then to Jerusalem. Then I'm going to the Dead Sea and go and get me some. Gonna have some fun, yeah. It's gonna be great. Then I'm gonna learn about the politics. Hey, see, I feel like I can't believe everything I see on the internet. Can't believe everything everybody's saying to me on the internet. I need to go see for myself. I'm one of those people. I'm sleepy as hell. I'm about to be asleep this whole flight. I've been up all night. And I'm going to sleep the whole 16 hours. And I'm going to go see for myself. I'm going to go see. I'm going to go see all of it. I'm going to ask questions. See with my own eyes. Because I don't believe everything. You know, social media be saying, I know a lot of stuff on social media be not true. Because, yeah, I didn't even open it. Yeah, I know a lot of stuff be on this social media not true, because I see stuff people say about me, and I live my life. I'm living my life, and I'm like, that's not what I said. That's not true. So, before I get to speaking on stuff, because I've heard from people that live there on both sides of the gate, now I'm going to go see. This is not champagne. Champagne, first of all, don't come in a cup like this. Damn. That's a little Caesar salad right there. Delicious. So I want to go see. And then I'm going to tell y'all what I think. But I'm going to go see with my own eyes. Because what I saw online, I did not like. And I know a lot of people that have gone. So many people have gone. And they've come back alive. They come back fine. So I want to go see. I'm going to go see. And we going to see what it is. And I'll show y'all some of it while I'm there. But I'm going to go talk to people. I want to find out why is this happening? Why is this going down? Just like I went to Eritrea, which I will be back there. I'll be back there. I got my 2% too. Trying to figure out how to get it in my damn bank account. If some of y'all might not know this, but I'm a citizen in Eritrea, paying my taxes and all that. I got a little bank account out there, but can't put no money in it. Unless I'm there, I guess. I gotta figure that part out.
So I'm gonna read a few comments from the comments that they posted on the video, and this one was from Rhoda Osman. You guys don't know who Rhoda Osman is? That's the brick lady. She said, "Yo, it's an evil world we're living in. Every day I grow more and more scared. How can you joke about genocide? I hate to hear this so bad." Another comment says, "I'm so glad comment moved on from her. It seems like he pressed a eject button and just in time." One comment says she's cringy to me now all the time. One comment says she jokes about the wrong stuff. And then I'll read the last comment. She says, "Sad as hell. People are being ethnically cleansed, and she's sipping on mimosa, talking about she want to see girl go to hell." Wow. So go ahead. I will talk to you, Ronnie. I just want to say this. You know, you already know history with Tiffany Haddish. You know, I think a month ago, she got pulled over here in Hollywood for DUI and everything, and it's just not looking good for Tiffany Haddish right now. So my question to you is, you know, what she's doing right now. Is it over for her? Is she gonna get canceled? Canceled?
No, no, because the simple fact is people like they like her for entertainment. And prime example, she because remember she got pulled over in LA for drinking. You saw they asked her, "Hey, what are you drinking? Are you drinking champagne?" She's like, "No, I'm drinking. That's not champagne. It's juice." So I find that to be cap. But but that's the problem when your life is consumed by social media. Sometimes it can overtake you, and I think that's what's happening with Tiffany. Tiffany, she's too much. I think she's too much on social media. She's too much on what people think about her. She's on too much on pretty much the whole aspect of everything. I don't think she understands how social media works, and knowing that okay, whatever you put out could come back and hurt you in the long run. People gonna have different criticism about you. Is either you're gonna have good criticism, bad criticism, and something sometimes that even the one that's median, probably in the middle. But in her case, she been getting so much bad criticism. And I think that's what's hurting her at the end of the day. Right now, she's joking about it. She's laughing. But I know deep down inside, she like feeling like a certain type of way about what people are saying about her and these social media, pretty much social media life platforms. So I think that's why she not finding herself to be where she used to be. But hopefully, like I'm with Why High. Pray for Tiff. Pray for Tiff. Hopefully she get her mind together. And sometimes I think she need to disconnect and reconnect again. Sometimes you need that break from social media because boy, oh boy, if you consume your whole life with social media, you can end up like Tiffany. Go ahead, Akeem.
I want to highlight what my brother just hit me out just said. Piss. Tiffany, is your PR firm turning off that live video? Turn it off, please. Stop streaming. I
Facts.
had to
I agree.
highlight that because just hear me out. You knocked it out the park. And it hurts me to say this, but you start to notice when people are losing themselves into in reality. And her just coming out here, not knowing the complexity of it. My mom always told me, if you don't know what you're talking about, just shut up. Leave it alone. Don't involve yourself in it. Just because I have no comment. I wouldn't even stream that. This is why we need to learn how to disconnect from the internet. She doesn't understand what's going on. She doesn't have a complexity because she's not plugged into these things. For a person who is Muslim and for a person who studied geography and history, that was my minor in school. These are the conversations we have all the time, but this is difficult to have with people. For her to say, "I'm going to go out there and go to Jerusalem and to see for what it is," shut your mouth. Worry about something else. Worry about something else, miss. You got to try to get your career back. They're not booking you for movies. You just had 2 or 3 scandals concerning your name. You had the DUI, then you had that stuff with Ari Spears. We ain't gonna get into that one because that made you look real sus. Then you was bashing Common because he left you. When are we gonna learn not to make your life so public? We don't always need to hear your opinion, especially when it sounds ignorant.
Man, I've been hearing a lot of stuff about Tiffany Haddish here in LA because this is from who she's born and raised and everything. And to me, she's I don't know why, but she just go over the top with it. But she don't need really to do that and everything. She really needs some help. She needs to stay out of social media and she needs to stay out of Hollywood streets for like a year or two and really get some help and go to rehab and everything because what she's doing right now, man, is just she's keep continuing her reputation. It's getting worse and worse and worse and everything. And you're right about Hakeem. It's like, you're not going to get any movie roles, or even worse than that. A lot of these comedy improv places, they're not really going to book you like that. And a lot of people believe that you're really not funny like that either. I'm just saying, like I said, I mean, I never, I mean, I don't know. She had, like, I believe she had like maybe 1 or 2 specials on Netflix. I see it, and it's sorry, it's not funny. Um, yeah, I really don't like, but she put it out there how she's going to, Israel and don't know what the hell. She don't have no clue of what's going on and everything, no clue. And the thing is, like, you're kind of famous and everything, and you're going somewhere. Even though she's not going to the Gaza or the Gaza Strip, it is. A lot of people don't know. It is extremely dangerous to go to. If she said go to Jerusalem, it's a no-fly zone. It's a like I said, it's not to me. It's not safe. It's not safe. It's no fly zone to go to Israel right now at this moment right now. And so for her, go over there and see what's going on and try to get some type of clout of what she's doing and just posting on it, it's just it's very cringy. I don't like it. And it just make Tiffany has it look worse in a way. So, my sister, I hope that you just stay out of this, social media, you stay out of this Hollywood streets and really, really go get some help because, you had, two DUIs in the past year or so, or 2 years or something like that. And it's not good. And the thing is, it's like, it's not like, the DUIs that you had, it's like the past two DUIs has been the same. It's like you was in a car with the car on and not saying she was drinking, but you're intoxicated because here in California, if you're in a car when the car is running, even though you're not driving it, if the car's on, it's just running, if you're sleeping and everything, if you look intoxicated, they're gonna put you in for DUI for
Don't
small stuff like that.
same thing in Florida. Same thing.
Same thing in Florida. Okay, cool. So, not just here in California, but other couple states as well. And the thing is, that like I said, what happened a month ago, she got caught different DUI was the second time, the first DUI was the same exact thing and everything. I just hope Tiffany really, really gets some help because I don't want to see, the next 5 or 10 years. It's like, whatever happened to Tiffany Haddish, I don't know. She right down the street. She in Inglewood or somewhere South Central, something like that. Because how her career is looking right now it's declining. It's really, really declining. So hopefully, Tiffany Haddish get some help. Please get some help.
Just hit me out there, email in Washington D.C. All you have to do to have the keys and the train and in your possession. The car don't need to be on. I didn't know that.
See now Washington, they got more stricter rules in here than California and Florida.
Yeah,
That's the same thing in Massachusetts. It's no different. It's a Commonwealth. All Commonwealth, they're very strict about alcohol. This is the reason why things are closed at 2 o'clock. The liquor stores are closed at 2 a.m.
I think they say it's only Florida, L.A., and New York. They keep they bars open all the way to the
Yep.
Yeah.
and
Here you go buy here in California, you go buy liquor like when the store opens. Like I said, where I work at, store opens at 5. You can buy liquor at that time.
now that I think in Georgia, they say Sundays they don't even sell liquor. Like certain states, they don't even sell liquor on Sundays. So, like
Right.
if in those type of states, they really be, especially if you have alcoholism, they be struggling because they can't you can't consume at a certain time. But I think media is. I always keep telling people media is a new drug. Sometimes when you get that taste of it, just that one taste of you getting that viral moment, it seems like they want more of it. They want more of it. They want more of it. Tiffany Haddish, what she's doing is now she's trying to get another viral. She's trying to make herself relevant again. Because let's be honest, who right now talking about Tiffany Haddish? Nobody. They're only talking about Monique, DL Hughley, and also
Shannon Sharp.
Shannon Sharp, and then what's the other guy's name? Cat Williams. They're not Tiffany Haddish.
And Casanat too, the streamer as well.
Oh yeah, Casanat. Yeah, so if they're not talking about it, she's trying to make herself relevant. And so what can she do to get that viral moment again? I think what she's gonna end up doing, she might end up going on Club Shay Shay and say something bizarre, and it's gonna put her right back to the spotlight. How can you say?
I don't think Club Shay Shay's gonna get her. I mean, Ronnie. That's just personally for me. I don't think she's. I think Shannon's like, oh no, I ain't get her on there. That's just me. That's just me. How you feel about that, Hakeem?
I agree with you 100%. I don't even think Club Shay Shay is going to even last with all that controversy. Controversy don't last forever, bro. You can't do that for so long. Remember, Vlad was a king at one point. We barely hear people even talk about Vlad like that.
Oh, Vlad.
Yeah.
And the situation with Vlad is because Vlad, I think his interview style is starting to dry up. It's always the same concept of interviews.
Yeah, and he's not getting that wild stuff like he used to.
No, I think people forgot the secret. So Vlad knows, and I don't think you noticed lately. Like Vlad been doing like old videos now, because I don't know what's going on with Vlad to you. Urban OJ, what's going on, Urban OJ? Because Vlad has
He has pivot to other content.
he do pilot to other content. That's correct.
Yeah. And the thing is not that he's not making money, or is not might still be one of the top rated YouTube channels in the hip hop space. I'm just saying, as far as the hype behind it, it's not like how it used to be. You know what I mean? Because he used to put out a lot of very content that was very salacious and like, maybe we shouldn't have put this one out. But you know what I mean? It doesn't affect him because he's not directly connected to the situations with these people. So I don't say. I guess he's a journalist, so him putting out something be like, hey, it doesn't hold no warrant. He's just putting out a story and doesn't know how it affects people. But since I guess somebody gave him a memo, but he switched. He said it's on purpose with Black. He's interviewing other people and trying new things. Yep.
Yeah, you can tell. You can tell. Yeah.
Yeah. And the thing is, it's like, Vlad, especially here in 2024, it's a lot more competition out here with these podcasts and everything. And I think Vlad is really on the scene and understanding that and everything. And, with Shannon Sharp, with Club Shay Shay and also with Nightcap and everything, he's that and bringing it to another level, And for us, it's like I said, I believe that, should take some type of notes of what he's doing. I know we were taking type of notes of what Club Shay Shay's doing because what he's doing right now is really unbelievable. And it's just it's good to see a Black man, Club Shay Shay. He's taking the YouTube by storm and he's doing something different and he's elevating it as well.
Yeah, good point. Club Shay Shay is doing something new. Remember Glad, No Jumper, DJ Ack. All these guys are like pioneers. They kind of show people how to do it.
Yep.
Like pretty much copying their style. Club Shay Shay is actually doing something new and something actually refreshing. And I think that's that's one of the issue within the space. This space is everybody doing the same exact thing. So I always tell somebody, like I was talking to one of my homeboys, I was telling him how, this space needs something new, something refreshed. If everybody doing the same thing, it's not gonna grow. You just don't be stagnant. What Club Shay Shay doing, he doing okay. What Vlad TV doing, in a whole different level. Same thing like Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan when he came out, he was doing a style like DJ Vlad, and Joe Rogan even said he said some of my stuff I actually learned from DJ Vlad. However, Joe Rogan took it to the next level. He started switching it up to something that it will get people to captivate to the show. First time I asked you a question, Jordan. They say is Club Shay Shay it's something new?
Yeah, like how he's interviewing people, like say, he do his research. I feel like, with Shay Shay, he makes the questions that he asks, he makes people that interview a little bit more comfortable than DJ Vlad would do and everything. Because with DJ Vlad, he might ask questions that they might be, like a curveball, and it's kind of like baiting in a way. With Shannon Sharp, he really doesn't have to bait because he makes sure the person that he interviews make him more comfortable. And then if they want to speak, they need to speak about their piece and everything of their personal life or who they got beef with and everything. He's really, really doing that. And by seeing what the Cat Williams did and everything, how Cat Williams is very, very comfortable with Shannon Sharp and everything, that's why he kind of went viral like that. Because if Cat Williams with DJ Val and everything, it would have been like how we see with Club Shay Shay and everything. You see who Monique, she kind of went viral. If you watch Club Shay Shay, you'll be viral for like between 2 days from a week. Because when you speak on Club Shay Shay, it's going to trend and people's going to talk about it. Especially, and the thing is about Club Shay Shay. Now it's really comedians are getting at each other and everything. With Cat Williams, Monique, D.L. Hughley, Steve Harvey, and so many more and everything. So yeah, Club Shay Shay, it's just about to be here right now.
No, definitely. I do want to make a comment because to highlight what Urban Noise has said. So Joe Rogan, who he's technically the king of all podcasting. He does straightforward interviews. You know what I mean? Nothing salacious. He interviews the impact movers of our times, people who have cultural impact. And the only time he've ever had anything that went viral, I think the one thing I remember was when Elon had smoked some weed on his podcast. But I like his style of podcasting because he only strictly goes to the content of the person. You know what I mean? And don't get me wrong, we're not here to judge how you run your podcast, but we want to say what's going to last longer. Joe Rogan's going on 10 years plus, and he gets some of the interviews that average people would not be able to get. Elon Musk is not going on anybody's channel.
No, but the thing, but remember, Joe Rogan been there for 10 years plus. Vlad, for how many years? 7, 8 years?
Yeah,
Longer than that.
he's been
Vlad
longer
did
than
that
that.
since Vlad been doing it for 13, 14 years.
13, 14 years, but he does hip hop.
No,
He
but
does it.
they were like, Joe Rogan was first. And I was like, I thought Vlad was first. Because Joe Rogan even said he looked up to DJ Vlad.
Mm-hmm.
No, yeah, DJ Vlad was first, and then that's when Joe Rogan. Because I know DJ Vlad, he came out in the.
I remember Joe.
I want to say 2007 and 2008, and then Joe Rogan came in the 2010s.
Yeah, because Joe Rogan was a UFC fighter, then he started doing podcasting when he retired.
Yeah, and he was on Fear, and he was a host of Fear Factor. I can't forget about that.
Yeah, that was my favorite show.
That was my favorite show, man.
Yeah,
but Joe Rogan, $200 million deal, 250 something like that. Hakeem?
Yeah. They just signed another. They just gave him another 30 ball or 300 ball. So you talking about he done made close to a half a billion, 500 million.
Sugar Bomb said Shannon Sharp not gonna have longevity.
Didn't I just?
You did.
Thank you, Sugar.
It said that.
I believe
we can agree.
Right, because right now he's having a problem with people, comedians getting on him right now. He don't even like him.
Oh man, everybody, yeah.
But that's not he's not the one saying it though. They the one saying it. How can let's say for example we bring Umar here and Umar start talking crazy? How you gonna be us accountable for something Umar said? That's what Umar said to me.
Yeah.
Right.
Now I understand because of the question he's asking. That's probably why, because they're like, why he's asking certain questions. Because the reason why he's asking those type of questions is because the simple fact is they the one that's telling him it's okay for them to ask him that type of questions.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
First times. Yeah, he's been doing it for a long time.
Look at Tasha K. She's still losing money. She's pouring her money down the drain. The more salacious content that she straps on.
Yeah, she's getting worse.
Tasha K just messy. She's really messy.
It 100%. But I'm talking.
You know why she's doing it, Hakeem?
Yeah.
The more she's doing it because she can get more people to watch her on her Tasha K app.
Yeah, but it's crazy. But how long is that going to last? It's the same vibration of negativity. Yep. You feel what I'm trying to say? And I say, when you do negative things, yes, you're going to win. You're going to get those 100 million views quick, but you're not going to last long.
And karma will hit you. Look. I feel sorry for her. But look at Wendy Williams, yo.
Oh my God,
it's terrible. And the thing is, it's like when a show was over, she couldn't do like a proper retirement. You know, once she was like. She had issues with with self-sickness and everything. It was done.
Let me tell you when I knew Wendy Williams was a piece of trash. Let's put respect on Method Man's. He's been married to his wife for over 30 years and still with the same woman. He has no allegations of cheating. Wendy talked about Method Man when his wife was going through chemo, and he said we was trying to keep that private. How did people get that? A lot of people got on him for calling her out her name, but you just spoke about that man's business. The lady going through cancer. We talking about this was 20 years ago. God bless, she's still with us. But you know what I mean? This is when I know that if you're so hungry to make $1 and you lose your moral compass, we have no business with you over here. I don't want to win like that, bro. I'm perfectly fine doing what I'm doing now. I don't care if I never blow up. You know what I mean? For me to sell my soul to get a quick dollar. It don't work like that. We're going to get to where we're going. It's just going to take longer. But what they're doing, you lose friendships, you lose deals, you know what I mean? You lose respect, and people will question your integrity for years to come.
And you always be in the corner that you will never get out of. Period.
Remember, you have a real podcast when your podcast can last over 10 years. That's when you know it's for real.
Let's talk about it, Ronnie.
Yeah.
That's when like Joe, I'm not gonna lie, I gotta give it to him. I even gotta give it to Joe Budden. Joe Budden podcast lasted over close to 10 years.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Breakfast Club, like those are that was saying Joe Rogan, DJ Vlad,
Yeah.
DJ Act, like those No Jumper, you can see they last a very long time. It's because of their integrity. They don't try to do anything that's gonna jeopardize the shiciness of a podcast. They do things the right way, even though it may take longer, but they're really doing things the right way. I
Yeah.
think because the problem is today people are looking at all these because you see these are a lot of young guys coming up. You got you remember you got Aiden Ross,
Yep.
you got Kai Sinet, you
Hmm.
got High Show Speed, and you be like, man, they getting 100 views,
Yeah.
but that's the younger generation.
Hmm.
Right. And I will say, look at Fresh and Fit and just Pearly thing. They got got instantly subscribers and views and
Yeah, look at them now. Yeah,
super chats and everything. So now it's like they got demonetized from YouTube and everything. They're not making money like they used to be.
For
fast Ken
salacious
Dog,
content.
It's
fast Ken Dog, slow and steady win the race. Yep.
Come on, Ken. Let's talk
yeah,
about it, Ken
yeah.
dog.
Be the tortoise. Don't be the rabbit.
But you know, I mean, instant gratification is the issue what leads people into these decisions that are so negative. And they think that they think they really doing work. Like we trying to help. No, brother, this is not how it goes. Positivity always going to outshine negative. It just takes longer. Positive things always get overshadowed at times. But real people who are listening will always keep you to going. How can Joe Rogan be getting all this money and still be last? And a lot of people, there's still some people who has not heard of Joe Rogan. Like like
That is
like
correct.
black
Hmm.
yeah, like black people, some people they've never listened to a Joe Rogan podcast. They probably seen his clips on YouTube
Right. Or a world star.
or World Star, but they've never even seen these guys. You feel me I'm trying to say?
Yeah, no, Shannon is doing something new because he's been on a new audience on YouTube. However, if you notice that the video he just recently dropped wasn't doing numbers like the other videos was doing numbers because there was no messiness to it. He was going back to the organic style of interview like he normally do, and he don't get the
Mhm.
numbers. So you know what's gonna happen? The next interview is gonna be messy because he's gonna realize that wait a minute, I didn't get that 100 million views like I did with Monique and Cat Williams. The interview he just recently did, I forgot what the guy's name. It didn't really do like serious type of numbers.
Yeah.
It didn't even go viral.
Joe Don't Hurt Him hit it with another one. He said, selling your soul for views is telling when you've been true to yourself and positive will touch people more. Let's talk about it.
Yes, positivity will all test people more. Not only that, but you have a longer stream of audience. They will go with you.
100%.
They never gonna leave you when it's organic.
Yes. And don't get me wrong, you know, but there is topics we would love to talk about, but we know the complexity of it and how we need to have more of an emotionally intelligent people without getting so ruffled about the conversation so we can try to help one another. You know what I'm trying to say? And this is why we're careful here talking about some things that might be above our pay grade, that we might not have information on. I'm very self-aware of that because I personally, when we come on here, we think about who we're going to offend. That's really important to us. Are we going to offend women? Are we going to offend black people? Are we going to offend white? Are we going to offend Hispanic, Asians? Or are we just going to offend ghetto people? And we're going to offend women. So it's important for us to even go to shows like Genesis After Dark
Yeah, and nightish. That,
and
that was saying
Nighted.
like that was saying yeah, shows like those. I like small. I always tell people I like smaller podcasts because you know
You,
why smaller podcasts be really good. You able
Yeah.
to talk. You able to hear people not over speaking. There's no ego, and we just having a good time.
Facts.
what? But it's always good to learn. And I'm
Yeah,
gonna tell you something. This is for Genesis. I am sometimes,
right.
sometimes and I want to give her credit because and this is why it's important to listen to other people. Same thing with Nidus. Nidus, we not gonna he's in a league of his own where the jewels he dropped, you got to sit down and want to soak and take a pen down. Same thing with Genesis. But what I say is, we had a conversation the other night. I had to go home and when I went to work, rethink a lot of things she said and say, you want to know something? The sister was right about this. The sister was right about this. Sometimes our egos can overshadow what somebody's trying to tell us. because I'm trying and it is like when you go diversity training. I got to be able to stand over on her shoes to see what she's talking about and not just completely discount what it says. And this is why we need to be important when we start listening to these other people and maybe see like, hey, is this content okay? Is this content disrespectful?
And the thing is about it, a lot of people kind of listen to react, but they just don't listen to process. Every time we do a show, if I take listen to you, Hakeem or Rodney, or we have somebody else on the show, or we had, Stephanie, we had Ruthless Truth, we had, Chicago Gorilla, and who else? We had Muhammad in here, After, he's like I said, after the show was over, I was just soaking in, just hearing everybody speaking everything, and just thinking about it, and just processing and everything. And that's how it should work. Instead of going on, listen to somebody, and then if you don't like it, you gotta react back to it and everything. That's not how it works. When you listen to people, you let it process, and like I say, cause you're gonna learn something new every day. And I think it's important is really to just listen and process it, and then make a new point of view of what you're trying to think about.
Let me tell you what I loved about that particular show you talked about that a lot of people was unaware. That I say this is what the type of conversation we need. It got real heated real fast when Stephanie got on. As soon as Chicago came and explained, sometimes it's always needed another voice to explain it. As soon as he came and explained it in a different way, she understand and she apologized. But here's the thing: nobody jumped down her throat. Nobody called her any kind of names. We didn't say that you're dumb, you're a single woman, you don't know what you're talking about. She had every right to speak her mind. She still was unaware, was speaking in passion, but I love the fact how just a simple conversation made her view looked at in ruthless truth eyes, and it was like, yes, I'm sorry. I now I understand where you're coming from.
And also just having a the awareness of what podcasting on, because they know the type of podcast it's like. It might be heated, but at the end of the day, we don't bash one another and everything. That's what Chicago Gorilla knows. And Ruthless Truth knows about that too. We know we really don't bash one another. When you speak our thoughts and everything, you can agree, disagree. It might get heated sometimes, but at the end of the day, at the end of the day, once we got done with the conversation, everybody was cool. Everybody was cool with each other, and
Big
that's what
facts.
and that's what we try to with this in our with our podcast, and have conversation. That's what we want to bring and everything. Disrespecting everybody's mind and everything. If